combination at this point. Super strong.
What do you take then if you're Liquid? More non-stuns?
I mean, you gotta
10 seconds remaining.
get some stuns in there, right?
5 seconds remaining.
There's no Ursa available. Monkey King doesn't feel great. No
You may now
stuns.
select your hero.
Okay.
Lots of slows. It's a miracle Huskar for you. So we're going to be seeing Huskar mid lane up against the Lina. And then it's going to be Mind Control Bloodseeker. And sure enough, Matama Man's going to be playing that Venomancer. So I think Venomancer matched up against the Enchantress is alright.
By the way, VGJ Storm did not lose yet.
Oh, they didn't?
Quick correction there.
Oh.
I had read somewhere that they had, but...
So they are the only team who does not have a loss just yet.
Dang, that's a bit... that's surprising. Man, this TI is insanely stacked.
Yeah.
Everyone is still liable to be very good. Like, there's no obvious, like, this team is getting dead last for me.
Yeah.
Like
I
there
agree.
is in a lot of years.
Yeah.
Last year, I knew that Fnatic team was getting last.
Yeah.
Who was the other team that got last in the groups? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I'd give you huge bonus credits if you could get it.
Well, if you just give me a few minutes here, rummage through my brain, I'll figure it out.
I'm just about to check it out. It was Hellraisers.
Hellraisers.
That's right. Dude, Hellraisers and Fnatic were really far behind the rest of the pack.
2 and 14.
1
All
and
right.
15.
Prepare for battle.
Quick, William. Play with the least deaths.
Okay. I feel like last time, if you had let me do it,
Uh-huh.
or 2 ago, I would have gotten it.
All right, then make your
Player with
give
the
me
least
your
deaths?
answers.
I think that'll be... Oh, boy.
See, this is a problem. You spend like 2 minutes on each one.
Relax! Okay, skip this one for now. Skip this one for now.
Skip it.
This.
What do you-
Skip!
Total number of
Pass right
trees
now.
destroyed by 30 minutes.
What in the world?
Dude, there's Alina.
There's Alina. She won't throw, but 20 minutes.
Let's 50? 50?
Yeah,
one
50,
to-
50,
okay.
50, 50.
First player to get 15 denies.
15 denies.
Don't
Bloodseeker.
worry.
Bloodseeker.
We're watching the action. It doesn't. There's
Bloodseeker.
nothing happening.
Bloodseeker.
Team who places the most observer wards by the end. That's a toss. That's a coin toss.
I don't know. Liquid's really greedy.
30
Crow doesn't
seconds to
really
battle.
want to play support.
LGD then. Player with the least deaths. It's back to him. Got 26 seconds. Preferably less, because they're gonna fight over bounty runs.
Let's say... Okay, this is going to sound wild,
Oh no.
but I'm going to go with GH.
Okay. I'll accept it. GH? We just see his first death here. He's got tether. He's fine.
He's fine. He's going to play this...
The battle
Because I just feel like his cores just die.
Yeah. I mean, I think there is definitely going to be a concerted effort by LGD to hunt down all of the cores. That is the first 3 bounty runes going to PSG.LGD.
Look
So
at
no
FY.
Exodia just yet.
He knows they've got no stuns. He can go
He
wherever he
just
wants.
runs in front of them.
He got boots first. He's like, guys, try me.
We're going to have the mid lane matchup of Huskar versus Lina. Now, William, I know you're not a Huskar player,
Uh-huh.
but you're a Lina player
Says who?
sometimes.
I played Huskar before. I think
yeah,
Lina's
we
like my...
We forgot there's whiffs. He breaks trees too. We're already at 12 trees.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. And there's tangos and stuff. Maybe we
Oh,
should have done past. Maybe we should have done more.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Oh no. It's at 16 trees already.
What?
How many trees just die? So Matoma Man's killing trees too.
Okay, let me just add up. Okay, this is important that I just add up the tangos real fast.
Yeah, the number of
7.
tangos.
How dunzo are we?
Radiant's middle
Okay,
tower
fine.
is under attack.
12,
Radiant
13,
structures are fortified.
15.
Dude, FY is... He's just chilling out mid lane. He's getting tons of denies.
Okay, they
and
can
stuff.
eat 26 trees.
26 trees is just automatically gone because of tango usage. LSA stun, follow-up Fisher. Miracle does manage to get a heal coming out from the Wisp. He's turning. He might just be able to kill. Maybe he can't chase him down, but he can kill FY. Maybe LSA, another stun comes out.
High
The
ground.
healing. Miracle, high ground. No, he gets the hit. Maybe does not miss from the low ground. 1-for-1 trade-off. Still, though, it is the core of Liquid going down. He's being contested non-stop initially by LGD. They have the Lina and the
Kuro.
Earthshaker.
Look at this body block from X Nova with no move speed at all.
Trying to stay in front of him. Can't quite get it, though.
Dude, Kuro's pretty tanky, actually.
Bottom
Stop
lane.
eating tankos.
Mind control. Trying to go for the kill onto Chalice. He needs another swipe, and he gets it, too. He manages to win that fight. Now he's going to battle it out with FY. Feeling a little uncomfortable. Will healing south and goes for the kill again. With the help of the Wisp, he might just be able to chase down FY. The Enchantress is coming in. The Fisher stalls him up a little bit. Mind control gives up on that chase, picking up his boots from the side shop. That, in part, is thanks to the fact that Miracle was helping to get maybe so low in that mid lane.
Did Liquid really get 39-1? I was watching the other
Yes.
games.
Yes,
Oh,
they
man.
absolutely did. By
Fnatic.
Fnatic, yes.
I knew they
Yeah,
lost.
They got whomped real hard.
Somebody told me that the game was over, so I just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Top lane is the Clinks Crystal Maiden versus the Silencer Venomancer. Which we see them kind of train out damage. I always like putting Silencer against the Crystal Maiden just because she likes to spam Crystal Nova anyway. Might as well punish her for that.
Yeah. That's a very good point. Matama Man's not having the easiest time up here, though.
Miracle, CS-wise, what are we looking at? 10-4 in the mid lane for Miracle, 15-3 for maybe, so he's got that early lead there. Top lane, Matumba Man 12-2 compared to the Clinks 15-6. So LGD's winning 2 of those lanes, and bottom, Chalice is suffering a bit, 9-2. Obviously, that early death and mind control, having these low heroes to be able to work off of, is allowing Liquid to handedly win that lane.
I wonder what made it so that they thought to themselves, this is going to be a really good Huskar game. Because there's an Enchantress on the other side, Clinks. Like, all these heroes should be above average, right?
Chant
That's
Totem,
mid.
big hit, but now the Wisp coming in just in time to save the day. Miracle turns. Now you can see he's not as ambitious with his turnaround fight power as he did earlier. Top lane, Ame dropping quite low. Curl's going to try and fight him. Slowed down by the Crystal Nova, though, of X-Nova. He will end up going down. Now, Matumba Man came back into this fight off the healing sound, but Ame, he had a big magic stick going on. He's going to die as well. Fairy Fire goes off. X-Nova coming in with the Crystal Nova to finish him off. LGD, a big win here in the top lane.
Yeah, FY fired off the stun too. He's going to reveal that he's up here. Doesn't manage to get the last hit on it. Was half a second away. Still, easy pickoff so far. For the side of LGD as Matama Man just runs back here, spits the Gale, X-Nova. Doesn't have Nova. This bottom lane.
There's a lot of Novas in this game. Good Fisher block from FY. Perfect positioning.
Back-to-back deaths.
Yeah, Matumba Man, I mean, he was just a little bit too eager, I think, to go back in the lane, because FY showed himself earlier.
This'll come in handy.
Where are we at in the tree game?
You're really all in on this tree game. Well, it's currently 5 minutes in and 84 trees have died. Yeah, we're screwed.
What do you mean? Haven't we already lost that one?
No, it goes up to 175.
Okay.
51 to
But
175.
I mean, we guessed 50, so we lost that one already.
What? No, I absolutely did not go 50.
Oh, really?
You're crazy. No, I went 51 to 175.
That's why we're in pair.
I can't believe you wanted me to go less than 50. It's never less than 50.
At the same time, it's kind of messed up that you didn't just blindly trust me. As Matama Man gonna try to run down X-Nova, but will not be successful in his pursuit. He really doesn't want to just die again.
Yeah. Oh, mid lane. Good LSA. That was the right timing for that one. The Rupture, TP's coming in. They're going to try and save maybe his life with a Fissure block. That might be enough. Turn around Laguna Blade trying to threaten mind control. A nice two-man stun. Miracle underneath the tower will die and maybe still not dead yet. He has the Rupture on him. It is gone now. He is thirsted up pretty heavily, but mind control's just not feeling comfortable with the dive. He finally does die to the Burning Spears, though. So at least they can be happy with that. But that is a heavy rotation from Liquid that honestly did not pay huge dividends. A one-for-one trade-off.
They rotated quite a bit just to try to get that done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Then again, the gold.
I mean, the zero stuns thing is kind of awkward. Like, that's sort of where the problem is that you're going to get your spells off no matter what.
Yeah. Chalice gets off his heal. Being chased down by mind control, loses vision for a little bit, and that is enough to save Chalice. FY running into Kuro. Is he going to try and go for a Fissure block here? Positioning himself. He does have X Nova coming in. There goes the Fissure block. Kuro's going to be forced to run himself straight down. Matumba Man's trying to cut his way through the trees here to be able to help out his ally. GH comes in, unable to save the day with the help of the Shrine. Matumba Man, that is how you rotate into the off-lane jungle right there. Serenity, we saw them in their last game try something like that, but LGD, they pull out all the stops. They bring both cores, 2 supports. They just head on into that area and kill everybody they find. Miracle turning around, trying to get the kill onto Chalice, but now quick execution from maybe with the Laguna Blade.
I mean, maybe he's just having a pretty free game right now. He's 4-1-0. I didn't even realize he was doing as well as he was.
Yeah.
He shouldn't really fear anything because, again, the no-stun draft from Liquid is this incredibly glaring weakness.
Yeah. We do not have the first 15 denies, by the way.
Do we not?
No. It is right now 12 on Lina, 11 on mind control.
Mind control will get it back. I'm not even spending this one.
I mean, he's not spending a whole lot of time in lane anymore. He got his levels. He wants to just go running around killing people with Ruptures, and they're going to go for the kill on Chalice here with Rupture follow-up, but of course he could just TP if he wants. He's got FY sitting behind him. A lot of options for an Enchantress against this Bloodseeker.
Don't be mad.
Fissure block. Nice setup there from FY. Don't think they can actually kill him. They can bring him a little bit low.
I mean, nobody should actually fear that Rupture that much.
No. Because how can you stop TPs with no stuns? Do you get a stun? Like, do you get Yule Scepter on Bloodseeker or something in this game? It just seems so silly. Top lane, Ame by himself. Goes straight for the kill on Matumba Man against 2. Will TP away. Bye-bye Rupture. No cares here.
I know we keep pointing it out, and I'm sure chat noticed too about the lineups, but it's still funny every time it happens. I'm still wildly entertained when people pick no-stun lineups. It's always just like, what did you expect?
Such a weird, like...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They don't...
It's like that, you know that meme with the guy who falls off the bike? Just like, how could this happen?
Yeah. 13 denies on Clink, so small update on that.
Again.
Chalice taking a lot of damage, has the heal though. Ame positioning himself to lay out some damage. GH is going to try and escape with a tether, but he may just run into Ame. They're going to put some damage on a mind control. Wiz comes in, just going to die right alongside his Bloodseeker.
Oh man.
Double kill for him, maybe sneaking in behind Miracle. Can he actually kill him with a Laguna Blade? Not quite enough. He doesn't even go for the LSA. I was a bit curious.
Not even very close to the Blink Dagger on this FY Earthshaker though. Still pretty crazy domination. Already up 5,000 gold. Matumba Man might just go down again as maybe goes to the TP this time around. Joke's on you.
Does end up going down inside of his own fountain.
That's one way to do a cap.
Yule's Scepter is going to be a bit slowed down as a result, while the Armlet is up for Miracle. But LGD, PSG.LGD, they've already taken the tier 1 tower at the top lane. They're going to keep going onto the tier 2.
Dire's middle tower is under
Rotations from LGD. FY setting up to be able to defend mid. See if LGD is going to TP rotate. See if they can catch Miracle perhaps while he's low. Miracle's just manning up. He's going to take this tier 1 mid tower. So they're just going to trade towers apparently.
Radiant
I'm not sure why you just give up that mid tower.
FY does have a TP. And that's all you need to say about that.
The most powerful weapon. What a win. 4 heroes with all their like magical spells in the game. Or one
GH
boy
trying
with
to
a
go
TP.
for the quick pick off on him. Fortunately, a small tether
Dire's
away.
bottom tower is under attack.
Gets him out.
Just run. No one can do anything to you guys.
This must feel like a great game to play at Clinks, you know? You just go, you try for a kill. If it fails, we'll TP out.
Truly, there are no consequences in life.
Maybe this is just like the long con. You know, Liquid's gonna get them used to playing recklessly aggressive.
Yeah, it's like some BSJ 6D chess or something.
Smoke up from LGD. They spot mind control. Slow him down with the Fisher. Managed to hit GH in the back line as well. GH still tries to come in and save Mind Control's life, but LGD, they knew about that, so they threw everything they had. Echo Slam as
Oh, they don't have
well.
TPs.
As Field, they're going to try and come in. Miracle slowing down Chalice.
Is under attack.
Does manage to get on top of him with the light break. On the other side, though, maybe managed to get the immediate stun onto Mind Control. He's already dead. Bloodright goes out alongside the Rupture. Maybe still decently high HP, and Chalice finally goes down. The heal wasn't going to be quite good enough, but Matamba Man, he's trying to get the kill on FY before he can complete his TP out. He does end up going down, though. 2 for 4 for LGD, trying to chase
Kuro,
down the
you
last
are
remaining
so
member
dead.
of Liquid, and it is Kuro without boots, trying to outrun a Treads Ame. That's not going to work, my friend. That is going to be a team wipe. LGD trade a support and a core for all 5 of Liquid.
The funniest thing is that LGD, when they're in desperate situations, even when it's unlikely, they just go for the TPs anyways.
Yeah. Like FY just TPing in front
Everyone's
of
just
everybody.
like, let's see what happens. And yeah, mother. Alright, so you've got a hood on Chalice,
Uh-huh.
which is very tanky. I thought he was going to die in that engagement when he got jumped on by that Huskar.
Yeah. But he just takes so little damage. I mean, they don't even have, like, big burst damage, you know?
Yeah.
They've got some magic damage, but it isn't bursty either.
Oh, this
so
is
no
cool, though.
stuns, no burst.
This is one way to get back into the game,
Yeah?
provided you don't accidentally both die. So everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Mind control.
Chill. You can't right-click, Roshan.
Everything's
Just
fine.
Give it a miracle.
Okay, there you go. And 14 minutes into the game, you get a Roshan. That's the, I think the bothersome part about playing Liquid is they just always do stuff like this.
Yeah. Look at Ame! He just did that. He thought to himself, I could go for this kill, because I could just TP out afterwards. He ends up dying, though, and that is 660 gold, give it a miracle. So, follow that up with that Roshan kill with the kill on Clinks, and
Radiant's bottom
there
tower
are small
is under
comebacks
attack.
here for Liquid. Blink Dagger coming in pretty quick here. 600 gold for FY is all he needs to be able to get that big initiation item. Still need our 15 denies.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Middle contest this Sunday. Shadowblade for the Lina. Our Clinks is pretty close to a Desolator. And Liquid
Dire's top
just gonna
tower
5-man
is under
into
attack.
some towers now with that Aegis of theirs. Take the tier 1 top. LGD do not care. They're going to use that time to get some good aggressive vision down. X-Nova
Dire's
has
top
plenty of
tower
wards
has
to
fallen.
burn through.
I don't think there's a huge point in LGD just taking bad fights. It's still an Aegis Huskar who's got a Wisp sitting behind him.
Radiant
It's
are
effectively 3
standing.
lives.
And because they have no stuns, you can super aggressively just push down lanes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So they're just going to continue to assault that top tower, and this is finally going to trigger a response from the side of PSG. They want to take this fight as they're going to run into mind control. X-Nova thinking about
Freezing
popping
field
the
time.
ulti.
Yeah, he's going to go for the freezing field. They've already blown up mind control with the help of Laguna Blade, but a
The
rupture.
instant buyback.
He already has the invis. Finally, they throw it on a sentry. Maybe he's going to try and run outside of range. Turns around, goes for the kill on a miracle. Finishes him off. That's going to be the Aegis, though. Kuro's going to die on the side here. GH comes in with a saving grace.
Everyone
a big
is
poison
so
Nova
low.
goes out. They're all low. Chalice is trying to clean up these kills on the supports, but they're hidden away in trees. Finally, FY with the vision gives Chalice the opportunity to clean him up. Echo slam down. Goes for the kill on a miracle. They finish him off as well. A relocate in from GH into the back lines. He thought he was going to help the Huskar out. Instead, he may just be food for Ame as Fisher stops him from being able to retreat. Ame gets that double kill.
Matsu, nice TP.
Matu does manage to TP out, but still another bad fight for Liquid as LGD clean him up.
And that was with the Aegis too.
Yeah.
Did not make any difference in the world.
And a buyback. So that was basically 7 heroes in that fight.
In this Huskar, yes, you deal some damage, but this Enchantress just chunks you.
And the way it starts is just so bad that they have to throw everything they have to kill a Crystal Maiden. Meanwhile, Mind Control's just instantly dead.
Yep.
And the fact that maybe played this really well. The way he backed out of the Sentry until that part where he killed himself in the Rupture, I guess. He would have died to poison anyway.
Invisibility.
And they just kite Miracle. I mean, the pure damage of an Enchantress, the heavy physical damage of Enchant Totem, like, you've got a lot of good heroes versus Huskar.
Which is weird because they last picked that Huskar.
Yeah, we're going to see FY catch Matamba Man. Again, GH tries to come in, tries to save somebody with the tether, but there's just too much heavy, fast damage from LGD. Laguna Blade, Echo Slam, the Desolator damage from Klings.
Hey, the funny thing is GH does have the least amount of deaths on his team.
Yeah, on his team.
Yeah.
Not in this game. We are at 172 trees, by the way. Our max is 175. Save the trees! Don't do it, guys.
Regeneration.
We also still don't have 15 denies.
It's okay.
never
I've kind of given up on that stat. Like, I just figured the Bloodseeker would get it just because, I mean, it's tempting.
And then he just kept going for the kills onto Enchantress. Like, he was trying to assert his dominance through hero kills rather than CS lead.
Bottom
FY,
lane.
nice Fisher block. Matamba Man has nowhere to escape. He pops the Poison Nova. Miracle's going to come in. Maybe they can actually kill Ami with a Global Silence. He can't get away. They trade off 1 for 1. FY slides away to the trees, but farther up. Chalice, trying to kill Curl, has perfect vision. Thanks to that high ground ward, we'll be able to take him out. Back over. Another jump forward from Miracle. Claims the support life of X-Nova. Now he's going to challenge Chalice as well next to a shrine. He's feeling pretty good about himself. Another life break up after the Force Staff was used, so Chalice may just burn to death here before he can TP away underneath the shrine. He's going to be okay. The Hood helping him survive through that magic damage burn.
Somnus almost has a Lincoln Sphere. If you think about it, it's pretty useful. It'll stop the Rupture, the Huskar ult.
Yeah.
Invisibility.
And then BKB for Ame. That combination of magic immunity plus strafe. You just pop out in a fight and you're just... No one can challenge you.
I mean, can people challenge him before in this game?
76% win probability right now for LGD.
That seems about right.
Yeah, it's feeling like it.
I mean, you can still take one sick fight on the side of Liquid. And if LGD overcommits, that's what Liquid is really good at, getting teams to overcommit.
FY is invisible right now. Has a Fisher, lays it out to be able to stop Matamba Man from getting anything up, but Miracle's now come in, and they go straight for Ame. He's already halberded up. He can't get any damage in return, so they trade 1 for 1, and are now going to be able to chase down some heroes. Mind Control, who'd already used the Rupture. And with the relocate back from the Wisp, looks like they don't have enough tools to go for more. Miracle thought he was hiding in the trees, but PSG.LGD actually knew. Chalice forced himself out, still gets hit by the Blood Right as well as the last word. Takes a lot of damage, but PSG.LGD are basically just daring Liquid into this fight. They're going to be able to catch Mind Control, the Eul Scepter into the stun, a fast blow up with Laguna Bane. And now FY, he has an Echo Slam ready to go. Global Silence goes down. Miracle sees his opportunity. He's going to jump forward, goes for the kill onto Maybe, gets him. Echo Slam holding in Miracle. The pure damage from Chalice onto the side. Beautiful positioning from this Enchantress. We'll be able to find both of these kills. Chalice set that up right. He saw that they were in a nasty position. Separated himself from the rest of his team, allows himself to be able to get the easy return kill on that Huskar.
They do lose Alina for it, but it doesn't even matter. Like, any sort of trade for them at this point is fine.
Yeah.
And now it's going to build up into an 8K lead. 22 minutes in, Liquid starting to just get outpaced here.
And this Bloodseeker's looking useless. I mean, this guy, he probably had the best laning phase of all, and all he's got is a Vanguard and Ring of Aquila now. He's looking like one of those useless 3 positions that just kind of gets blown up every fight.
You're not far off.
As you
This
can
is
see
a
from
Vanguard
this one.
Bloodseeker. It's like, what are you going to do with this hero?
Yeah. Mind Control just plops his head a little bit too far out. Maybe. Just Eul Scepter, and you know, like from that moment, he's dead. I think Global just came up was part of the problem.
Yeah, maybe if you had it like half a second earlier.
Yeah, you have it 3 seconds earlier where he's trying to go for the Eul's play. And once you can see it, like once they lose Miracle, the fight's over.
The damage just drops off.
Yeah. They are all getting Halberds though. Halberd Matumba Man, Halberd Miracle. And then Mind Control is going to get the Crimson Guard, which still helps a lot against Huskar. Low physical damage, high attack speed.
Alright, Liquid. Feels like they're just kind of meandering around this Roshan area. They don't want to give it up, just in case.
Okay. What, like, for people who just don't get it, who are just memeing around, okay, we're going to have to wait. That's a 5-man smoke up running into FY, who is invis with a 4-man Echo Slam. Fisher on the 5, executes Kuroki, and now he hopes his team will be able to bail him out. That is a death well spent, my friend, as this team fight has surely got to go the way
a nice
of
silence,
LGD.
though.
A nice relocate out, though, with a buyback there of Kuro, and managed to buy the time for the relocate away, and now Liquid is actually getting a successful retreat. They may just lose GH here as he comes back from the relocate. They're going to try and fight.
Nope.
They actually brought
They're
Miracle
committing
back
for
in.
this
They go
fight.
straight for the kill onto Chalice. He's already dead. Liquid. A 4-man Echo Slam into a 5-man Fisher, and they still walk away with a victory.
Okay, so Liquid might just get the second Roshan of the game. The buyback has been committed. If you're going to fight, though, you got to get in there now. The wards are going to keep them away. That is going to be an Aegis cheese on the side of Liquid.
Oh.
Cheese on a GH, so effectively you've got another life for both heroes. And all of a sudden, and this is what we said, Liquid can just sometimes have these random fights.
FY was so far away from the rest of his team, but that just looked too good for him to jump on. Ame has the BKB. He goes straight for Kuro. Couldn't actually kill him. They had actually had the heal come out.
Ame, he's
GH.
trapped.
Now Ame's dead. Managed to get a 3-man Fisher. A little bit more damage. He's walking himself away. He gets out with a freezing field. No
Nova.
stun. X-Nova. Let it go, baby. Eul Scepter onto Miracle. They're going to stall
It's
his
still
damage
in the
as
air.
long as possible. He still managed to get the stun off the LSA. Come down. Miracle is dead. What? Maybe not. Little bit of armor toggle. Can he actually do something? There's too many stuns.
That's a 5-man wipe. Chalice with the ultra kill. An emphatic win in that team fight. Ame barely survives because he just kind of walks away.
BKB.
Whew.
Skeleton walk it off.
This is the kind of matchup that we are expecting between these two teams. It's what we're getting. It is delivering in spades. FY holding the attack. And they want to try to force some more buybacks. They know that Kuro doesn't have one at the very least.
Middle tower has fallen.
And here we go as they start marching up high ground. They've got a siege wagon with them too. And the tower goes down so quickly. Ame already at full HP. They should be able to get at least one set of racks clean out of this. Question is,
Desolator,
if you go top, and they indeed are,
Searing Arrows, they just make such short work of buildings. Jump in. Matamba Man trying to get off the Poison Nova. He doesn't get anything off. The Fisher from FY hits him as he blinks
The TP!
And FY TP just right in front of their face.
oh,
He
he's
pops
just-
a Fairy Fire just to make sure he won't die to the damage.
I'm not sure why he had like 450
Yeah,
health.
he had a ton of HP.
Okay, did they just use relocate for some bounty runes? Sure,
They did.
I like it.
Money to burn.
You know, I played late game against a Wisp who got to level 25. And he got the cooldown. Oh, look at this. Ame, he's dropping solo. And then a 3-man Fisher from FY, and he just walks away.
If they get that, I don't know actually.
If they get that kill, they still lose the fight. But they feel a little bit better about the fight, maybe.
FY must just look at the enemy, like he looks over the hill and he just starts laughing. He probably thinks it's hilarious. Because he has so many stuns. He's so rich in stuns. And Liquid is so poor in stuns.
Radiant's bottom shrine
He's got
is under
infinity
attack.
more stuns than the rest of Liquid. Beautiful. He's got the Shadow Blade. Blink is going to go for the BKB next, so he doesn't have to worry about all that magic
Radiant's
damage from the
bottom shrine
Venomancer.
has fallen.
And Ame, he's trying to get the MKB. If he gets off the BKB before a Halberd comes out, and he has the MKB, then Halberds are pretty much useless at that point against him.
Yeah.
So that should help a lot. But again, he is not the only one who has to pump out the damage. Chalice is also getting an MKB, and he really hasn't had to worry about the Halberd disarm a whole lot, because Klinks has been the focus. He's just been able to chill out, throw some impetus shots everywhere he goes. We're going to see that Echo Slam. You can see how far away he is from the rest of his team, but look at that. That is too gorgeous not to go for it. I can't blame FY one bit for calling that. He gets an instant kill on a silencer, forces a buyback as a result. But you can see, Liquid can still win fights, even without stuns. An Invis rune for Miracle does give them some form of initiation. What they really want, though, is that Blood Rage Venomancer to blink in, Poison Nova, and then a relocated Huskar to clean everybody.
Yeah. FY Invis. There is a sentry on the ground though, so he's got to be a little bit careful here.
One in lane, one in the river. Just to make sure when Roshan is up. 17,000 gold lead for LGD. Experience even greater than that, sitting at 20k. But they are still cautious. That goes to show the respect they have for Liquid at this point
Dire's
in the
middle
game.
tower is under attack.
And they're also quite close to all of those items that we're talking about. The double MKBs,
Radiant's top
one
shrine
has been
is
picked up,
under attack.
one on Chalice, but Ame still doesn't have his. Maybe if he kills this shrine, that'll put him a bit
Radiant's
closer.
top shrine has fallen.
And there's got to be no rush for LGD, right?
I mean, I think you're still comfortable with the type of lineup that you have. Like, you can continue to scale from here. You just can't give up the... I don't even know if it matters, actually, if you give up the third Roshan.
I mean, Ame's just taking melee racks right now. He's got a BKB TV
Okay.
out.
Radiant's top barracks
Really
has
can't do
fallen.
anything about that. Joke's on you, Ame. You didn't even have to BKB.
Yeah, he really did. Is anybody ever going to get a stun? I'm like looking at the cores and stuff, and like, nobody's really going to build a Scythe of Ice in this game. I mean, maybe if Mind Control had more farm, you could get an Abyssal Blade, but that is one of the last items I think he's thinking about.
Yo, my man just finished his Crimson Guard and he's got 900 gold. Relax here.
30 minutes.
Slow your roll.
99% probability according to Dota Plus.
99%? Ah, that's about right, actually. If LGD win a fight, the game's just done.
Yeah.
And so
Meanwhile,
Liquid will do.
probably have to win like 3 or 4 fights just to get.
I'd say if they won 3 fights clean,
Yeah.
like with 3 heroes or more left alive,
Think they would be ahead or even?
they'd be even. Dota swings quite a bit, especially when you're down 20k. Every fight at that point matters quite a bit.
All right, they've got their MKBs. Maybe Ame and Chalice. They're ready to go. They are ready to lay some damage on a Miracle. Look into the back line. Global Silence goes off. The initiation from FY is ruined, but he TP's right in front of him. Not going to be able to make it out today. Poison Nova goes down. Only hits a couple of heroes. Rupture on the back lines as well. Chalice pushes away Mind Control. He's going to die to those impetus shots. A buyback from FY does scare away the rest of Liquid. So they may have won the battle for now. But they can't get caught. Maybe almost spots out. Maybe they're going to be able to get the kill onto Matumba Man. Sure enough, Ame. He gets that pretty easily.
That fight actually looks sort of okay for Liquid for a second.
Yeah.
Come on,
In
Spritz.
fact, he got the global silence off right as FY blinked in. That could not have been more perfect.
They still have Echo Slam. Gonna go for this high ground push, maybe try to force a buyback.
They have the life break range now for the Huskar, which will only really matter if Liquid can make LGD break. They can actually win the fight and start chasing down heroes. But at this point, PSG.LGD, they certainly have the upper hand. Especially with that global silence still on cooldown for another 45 seconds.
They want to end this game right now.
Shadowblade forward. Just hoping someone pokes their head out a little bit too far. They see Miracle. They're going to blow him up. They get him. He does have a buyback. Ame with a BKB tries to go for Mind Control next. They're going to wait for the BKB to wear out.
Ame's considerably slowed right now. The
There
buyback.
goes the buyback. Ame is super slow. He can't really get anywhere with the Rupture and all that poison on him. Looks like they should be able to bring him down. Miracle still hoping to be able to get the kill on him. Maybe a long-range jump onto him, but now stunned up by FY. LSA hits him as well. That's a dieback from him.
X-Nova.
And Chalice is still going strong with X-Nova right next to him.
cut off your
with the
retreat.
freezing field. Matumba Man turns around, goes for the Poison Nova, but they don't have any cores left. It's going to be all poison damage to try and finish up the rest of PSG.LGD. And it might have gotten X-Nova. He will die. But both FY and Chalice hold strong. They do a buyback. They're going to use it now, but it may be a little bit late. FY's already struck. He managed to kill GH. Matumba Man. Echo Slam onto him. GH with a buyback is going to be able to keep Matumba Man alive. Both FY and Chalice have dove deep behind the Tier 3 towers, and Chalice will simply go for a TP out.
Yeah, you can tell he instantly regretted that decision. The tower that was Crimson guarded up is not going to go down. Rangetrax did eventually fall to that top lane. There was no way that Liquid was going to be able to defend that one.
Yeah.
There was some inevitability in it, and the gold lead does creep up, but Liquid does manage to hold.
Matumba Man did have to buy back, which means that his Aghanim Scepter, which is really important. He just got his level 20, so he got the Poison Nova duration. If he can actually get the Aghanim Scepter, it is a big increase in their damage, especially with the Blood Rage. But they have to go for the contest on Roshan. They cannot wait items like PSG.LGD can.
Might even wait for the next Roshan, as it is up.
Yeah.
Liquid loves fighting around this objective just because there's more control around the area, just more fights that they can take. They've won the last 2 around this area.
Kill some of the vision. They do have Blood Right vision as well, but they don't spot that smoke. PSG.LGD going to start wrapping their way around, but they're going for the fast Roshan kill with the Blood Rage on him. Roshan, he's going to die super fast, but Matumba Man blinks out.
Do something about
really
this.
good Poison Nova, and Roshan finally does manage to fall. They're going to pick up the Aegis Cheese.
Ame's
goes on the
chasing
Wisp.
Kuro.
Look at that long jump from Life Break onto Chalice at the same time. Kuro does finally go down. Another Life Break. They just keep on jumping onto Chalice and will beat him down.
It's going to be quite the big streak, too.
Another jump. Life break, maybe. He's going to be caught as well. That's going to be 2 cores who end up falling. Liquid. Can they turn this game around? A big Roshan fight does start a sliver of hope for Liquid. Relocate. Up, they're going to find another one. That's going to be X-Nova.
That is a significant amount of gold that they're just throwing the other way now.
Yeah.
That is 6,000 gold that they've just lost in Ame. Gonna get hit by the Wisp.
And now, Liquid, they have Aegis, they still have Cheese on GH, and they have the Refresher Shard on the Huskar. I'm not sure if you give that to Matama Man, right? Or is double Poison Nova really, that's really not that great. Maybe he keeps it just for double BKB, double hop.
Double Harbert.
Yeah. Disarm, disarm. Cha-cha. I mean, that fight was a dream for Liquid. They start off hitting like a 4-man Poison Nova. They kill Roshan like right as LGD are getting close. And then on top of that, it was just chaos. Heroes are isolated from each other. Miracle's able to just outnumber Chalice pretty easily. The help of his allies. Matama Man. TP's away. Good thing, too, Ame. Just went hunting down there. Ame, who's trying to go for a late game Linken's up against the Rupture and the life break that he has to worry so much about.
That's a BKB now, by the way, completed by FY.
Ooh.
I saw him queue it up like 20 minutes ago. I was
Yeah.
like, ambitious.
Joke's on you. Got it. Which one do you get on level 25?
For
Magic
who?
Resistance or Enchant Totem?
I feel like he's going to get Magic Res.
Yeah.
There's a lot of value in it this game.
I think the only time you actually go Enchant Totem anymore is if you have the Aghanim Scepter. And even then, you still go Magic Resistance sometimes.
How do you like that, Eggs?
Oh, I love it. I actually think the Axe is like mega value right now.
So Liquid has cut the lead 7,000 gold. Not bad at all.
And they still have these extra tools to utilize. But with 2 lanes of Rags down, they can't actually... Doesn't seem like they can be in the position to use this Aegis to like take a tier 2 or something.
Yeah. I mean, they're in no position to push. The Roshan fights are going so well because, I mean, it's open field. You get to dictate more of the pace. Crow's ult, you can just like hang back, toss it.
Yeah. It forces the enemy team to be in a certain area, which is perfect. For Poison Nova and wards and stuff. Mjolnir next for Miracle. Is that really the best damage item he can get right now?
I mean, it ups his attack speed. Magic
Clears.
damage is kind of nice.
Helps him clear out waves.
Yeah,
and
if they
super
get mega
creeps.
creeped for whatever reason and they want to continue to play on, that's always sort of a concern.
Right.
Nobody hit 15 denies, by the way.
They're teasing us. Things sitting at 14. Mind Control needs 3 for us to win those battle points.
Offering accepted.
4 staff
This'll come in handy.
for Lena. That is certainly not the item progression that I expected. Do you feel like he really needs that 4 staff to get away from the Huskar?
Yeah. He
So
needs
he'll-
the Hurricane Pike pretty badly.
He'll get a Hurricane Pike and just be able to push him away. Get back, get back. They just want kiting items, right?
I mean, you want to extend the fight for as long as you can because you've got Bloodseeker and Venomancer.
Yeah, if you're like, but at the same time, LGD also need to kite the Huskar, right?
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
And everyone on the side of LGD is just building BKBs. They're reluctant to take another bad fight, though. It's like, that's how you throw the game. And 5 minutes ago, this game looked unlosable. And now all of a sudden,
FY trying to force something out of GH. Just chills up on the high ground.
now things are a little bit more reset. Neither side.
Do you think that LGD is being too scared?
I think they're just cautious right now. Maybe, I mean, there's an element of fear into it, because if you lose another fight, it doesn't take a lot. Like, one fight swings it 5k, 6k, right?
Yeah.
Another fight will do the same. Like, all of a sudden, they went from 1% to 6%. They gained 5 times the amount of winning chance off of one team fight cap.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah.
Do that twice more. Suddenly, you're ahead.
Who has the refresher shard? Did they use? Oh, double global silence, of course. Oh, a big force staff. That's going to put Miracle in an awkward position. GH is still going to try and help him out with that damage reduction, and he's fighting strong. Echo Slam's not going to be enough. He still has the BKB going. Miracle jumps in a little bit farther. Does manage to finish off Ame, who immediately buys back. FY with his BKB. Shadow Blade on the side, going to be spotted. He will not escape. A 4-man Fisher before he dies, but neither one of the supports have buyback. Liquid win another fight. It did cost them double global.
Yes. But at the same time, little by little. And Ame bought back.
Yeah, that's a win condition available now for Liquid.
I can't even believe that this game is... What are we at now? What's the Dota puff? I like seeing this.
Well, first, we're going to... it's about like 90% now. Look at that long jump. They're thinking, oh, we force-staffed him out of position, but they've got Blinks, they've got GH Tether. And Miracle's BKB just lasted so long. FY couldn't handle it. Tried to go for that Echo Slam, but that was their 10-second BKB. Pick off on Matumba Man, PSG.LGD. They may not be winning team fights, but they can certainly catch heroes out non-stop.
Slowing a little bit of the momentum at least.
Big advantage, both Lina and Enchantress do scale pretty well into the late game. We've got now the level 25 impetus damage for the Enchantress. I like Kuro's very realistic. He holds no delusions about him turning into a right-click hero. Like level 20? Yeah, Arcane Curse, I know. That's how you can tell which supports are like delusional in that regard, you know?
I thought you were going to talk about his refresher.
I believe it, Kuro.
Okay, they're going to go for it again.
Another attempted push into the high ground.
Crimson
Maybe
Guard
he
just
can
popped
sit
though.
so far back that he could just chip away at this tier 3. But he's got to be careful when his Lincolns is down.
Kuro takes so much damage. Just from one spear.
Yeah. So Kuro's trying to get in there, pop that Lincolns, so we can get a rupture, a life break in. Not gonna lie, they could use the 4 staffs. Rupture on a challenge. They're gonna try and life break, finish him off pretty easily. But that is a BKB used by Miracle. And LGD just immediately back out. Ooh, they see GH, they see a gem. FY sees an opportunity to get a kill onto the support, but now he's ruptured. Now he's silenced. He does have the BKB, but he does not have a TP. He just puts that from his backpack into his stash, jump-baited by a gem. Relocate out. Get yourself some bounty runes. It is relocate cooldown. That's what I was going to talk about earlier. You get to level 25, you got the relocate cooldown. You always get those bounty runes.
Dude, he took the 15 health regen too. That's a teammate.
Yeah, that is a teammate.
Austin, real talk, I've never played this hero. I'm taking the 150 GPM.
Yeah, I know you.
How dare you? You didn't until I told you. Don't just make assumptions. Alright, so the mythical Liquid Roche fight. So from 22k, they brought it all the way down to 10.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable to me.
And that probability has gone to about 85%, I would guess.
Oh, 1% to 15. That's the...
And now another Roshan. I'm going to presume that's going to take it a little bit further. Oh, man. Yo, oh, okay. Is this right? Mind Control is trying to get a Radiance. What about an Aghanim Scepter? Oh, let's be real. This guy's he's just a rupture machine at this point, right?
I don't know.
I mean, these guys are all building Hurricane Pikes and stuff to try and get away from the Huskar. Punish that.
I'm not sure if Radiance is the play too, though.
Yeah.
You've got MKBs already.
Yeah, everybody has FKBs. The miss percentage chance doesn't help.
It's kind of annoying, though. The damage over time. It's more damage over time.
I guess.
I'd be kind of down with, like, a Blade Mail or something. I don't know.
It helps in push waves as well.
Like a Hex?
Order of magnitude.
I mean, I would be down with their first stun
Radiant are scanning.
in 47 minutes.
It's kind of crazy that the game is what it is right now. Despite that. 2 sets of racks down. They weren't able to win a fight, and the gold lead is now cut down to 8,000.
They've got double global silence ready to go. Like, is it time? Is it time for Liquid to walk across the river? Are they ready to go into the Forbidden Zone? Well, first they're going to smoke up and stay on their side of the map. Go through their own jungle, see if they can find somebody, leading the way with the Wisp Ball, see if they can catch somebody on the side of the trees. It's going to be Curl finding FY, TP out. What a play from FY.
They'll get their stun, don't worry.
Look at Ame. Oh, he's sneaking it. He sees it. He sees his opportunity to just break a tier 3, immediately TP's out.
Okay, surely this changes Mind Control's build. Maybe he thinks to himself, like, I need a Basher. That's what I need.
Yes!
Ah! I told you. That's the thing, is when stupid shit like that happens to you enough times,
Yeah,
eventually you get tired of it. You're just like, I can't handle this anymore. Like, there's no way that you should get away with stuff like that often.
Uh-huh.
That's just tiresome.
Now the question is, William. He may get the bash, but will he actually get the bash?
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Will he get their very first stun?
I'm sure he will. I'm just saying, it's like, he was so close to that relic, and somebody on his team had to have just thought to himself, guys, this is so dumb. Like, this...
Oh, they got it! They got a stun!
They got 2 now. Now they're just...
Oh, they're rolling in it!
Woo!
Scythe of Ice for Matuma, man.
Joke's on you, Twitch chat. Now there's tons of stuns. They can give him the refresher.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, you've got 3.
Damn.
Or no, 2.
I mean, they've even
No,
got
three.
they've got a BKB piercing disable. Sure, it's based on RNG, but
I mean, somebody told me that BKB piercing disables are broken.
Dire's
Yeah,
top
who is that?
tower is under
Infinite
attack.
stuns. If he hits them real fast, oh boy, everyone's getting locked down now.
Dire's top tower.
you can't even count the number of stuns that are possible.
And
from
you
this
know what?
mind
It
control.
adds up. It goes even layers than that. It's like it doesn't even benefit him, Cap,
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
because he wants people to move around the map and stuff.
Yeah.
When he's got Rupture on, this is just a good team play. That's how you know that he cares more about the win.
Ooh. Do you ever go the 800 Poison Nova AoE? Ever?
kind of talent is that?
I mean, have you seen it? It's gigantic. It
I mean,
fills up the entire
I know what
screen.
800 extra AoE could potentially look like, because it already shoots it in what's the AoE right now? It's 830. So you would shoot it, you would double it.
double.
Yes.
Who else do you need to hit with that?
Invisibility.
The ancients will feel that shit. Just like, ugh.
You just farm the entire jungle. You stand here, right? You stand on this neutral spot, and you hit everything.
I don't know if that helps.
You don't kill everything.
Ooh.
You bring everything down to 1 HP.
Pollute the earth.
All right, it is now 76% win probability
Okay.
for Liquid. They have truly grinded this back
From 1.
from 1%. Liquid are the 1%. They're trying to be the first team to win 2 TIs just straight up, but also back to back. And you need that kind of strength of will to be able to battle through.
These are the games that test you. And LGD is potentially a team that you'll see later on in the tournament.
He's sneaking in. He's going to try and go for the Megas.
TP back, mind control.
They need
you
to
can
be able
stop
to
him.
get that TP. Global Silence, they're going to have to fight up at the top lane. They're trying to go for GH, but Miracle's fighting out with Maybe. Maybe's going to try and limp himself away with the Burning Spears to already kill them. GH finally goes down,
bottom,
FY ends up going down. Down at bottom, Ame. He's taking the full lane of Rax. Nobody is going to be able to stop this. Finally, the backdoor protection, or rather, the glyph comes in. The TPs are coming out. Ame, he's going to commit it with the BKB. They need the bash. Mind control, get the bash. He doesn't get it. TP out.
Bash!
Bash! He gets it finally, but it is now against
The
Megas.
Huskars got one too.
A bash on Miracle, the ranged basher.
They're getting, this is how you know.
They are getting desperate. Desperate for lockdown. Matumba Man is just immediately going down mid.
They want to force some buybacks out here.
They have
Mega
to.
creeps are not the worst situation that you can possibly have right now, because the top lane is somewhat dealt with. And if you're fast enough, you can start running down mid, make some headway.
Unfortunately, no Roshan opportunity during this time, but maybe they can get some tier 2s.
I mean, you have a cheese essentially in a hero already. You got your built-in with your Wisp. You see that Miracle cannot die anymore.
Yeah.
If LGD is making this play, it means that it's because they no longer believe in their ability to win a team fight.
Yeah.
Plus, they know that there's no stuns. So,
I mean, it might just be the easy play to make.
Yeah, I mean, it works both ways.
Miracle. He is blood raged, has burning spear, pure damage.
Okay,
He's
so
got
GH,
a wisp behind him.
he can come back in.
He is tough to take out of sight. Immediately put onto Ame. They try and go for the Lotus Sword. Bounce back. Oh, that's a light break.
He
And a
abyssaled
bash
himself.
onto himself. Oh no! Miracle's going to be sold out for a moment, but GH is keeping him alive. And look at the heal coming out. The pure damage onto Ame will finish him off. That is a dieback. He's dead for 2 minutes. LGD, they surely aren't going to lose
They're just
like
going to
this.
go for the throne.
Kill tier 3, go straight for the tier 4s in LGD. They have to
The
battle
travels
it out.
back from the Wisp.
It's going to be 4 versus 4. He has the relocate, though. They've already blown up Mind Control with a glue to bait. A little bit more damage. They managed to get the crit. A buyback coming out. X-Nova, Ghost Scepter in. Echo Slam down. They've taken out Miracle.
People
He
are
is dead on
dying
the
now.
Huskar, but he has the buyback. Matumba Man's dead as well. Liquid are going to be forced into mass buybacks now as they have to defend their throne as well. Kuro, hit by the Fisher. FY slows him up with the Enchant Totem. He will fall.
And Matumba Man now, suddenly isolated out, gets the blink, though, just in front of FY. And all buybacks used by Liquid. They can deal with the waves.
Back in, GH and Miracle, they go back into this fight. They're going to go for X-Nova. The Ghost Scepter keeps himself alive. They're going for GH first.
There's
GH
too much
with the
range
Lotus
right
Orb.
now.
He's trying to stay close range of Chalice, but Chalice with the pure damage. Now knocking away Miracle. Miracle, he has a Satanic trying to heal himself without the Wisp, and he might just be able to do it too. Wisp dropping lower and lower. Chalice is going to end up with the poison on him. He ends up going down. Mind Control has
fast.
a lot of thirst. He's going to be able to go for X-Nova. Frostbitten up. Doesn't seem to matter. X-Nova may still die. FY with a beautiful fissure. Now jumped in on Miracle. Mind Control. He ends up going down and up with the
They're both
LSA on
gone.
a 2. They're both dead. That is 4 dead from Liquid. No buyback. Kuro, the captain, is left against Megas. That is going to be it. LGD finally get the win over Liquid.
Ah, that's some Dota. Liquid, they saw their opening, but Chalice does so much damage. They did such a good job with the spacing too. You have to point out how Maybe played that fight. He utilized the max range at all times, just stayed back, got stun after stun. Once the BKB started to run low on the side of Liquid, not a whole lot of steam left. But they kept it close. I thought that game was, I mean, it said 99%.